Welcome back, everyone. Phoenix 3 here, and we finally got the EVO 2016 official lineup. And these are the games that we're going to be playing here. We got Street Fighter 5, Guilty Gear X, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Pokken Tournament, which is the biggest addition to the roster, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, Smash Bros. Melee, Killer Instinct, which is always fun to watch, Mortal Kombat X, and Tekken 7. So, the biggest thing here is we have two Smash games on the lineup. A lot of people don't like that, but people want to run Melee. But the thing is Nintendo doesn't want them to run Melee. They want them to run Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. So I think Smash for Wii U is here by default, just so they can have Melee, which is unfortunate because people obviously want to watch Melee here, and they don't want to watch Smash for Wii U, but they can't have one without the other. Otherwise, Nintendo would pull support from the Smash community, which is kind of a childish thing. They really want to push their new version of the game, but people like Melee. But the biggest thing here is Pokken Tournament being added to the roster. The reason I say this is because one thing, I already knew it was going to be at EVO for 1 year, if it is only here for 1 year, because they want to see how the game does. I'm pretty sure the game will do well, and we already got some big names entering it. Justin Wong said he would be there for sure. There's rumor that Sonic Fox is going to be there as well, and I have mixed feelings on that. I'll probably get into that if somebody wants to hear another video about it, but that's not what this one is about. But Pokken Tournament at Evo, yeah, that's a good thing. Like I said, I knew it was going to be there, simply because it's a new fighting game. It's Pokemon, and people just want to see how it's going to perform here at Evo. If it's not there, then it's whatever from any other year out. But I think it'll be good there. The other thing that I do want to bring up is that the Pokemon Company International will also be supporting the game alongside with their VGC series and trading card game. If any of my favorite Pokemon do make it in a Pokken tournament, I will be dropping the the official Pokemon games because it's just not good for me as a competitive game, considering a lot of the Pokemon that I like aren't really all that great, and the Pokken Tournament will definitely be my replacement for that. So, what does this mean for the Pokken Tournament community? If this game does really well at Evo, we're talking a lot of attendance just for the spectators watching the game, and it pulls the numbers that it it can. Then that means we're going to basically see this game supported from here on out for the next 2, maybe 3 years. Another reason why this is important is because the Evo lineup is a very limited number of games. Like as you see here, only 9 games are being played, but there are lots of fighting games out there that people want to be played at Evo. And as you see, a lot of the ones that were there before got shafted just so Pokken Tournament can be in, but it was voted in by the community, so that's the reason we're seeing it there. For the community as a whole, it can um it can be really good because it gives us the exposure that we want. And I really don't want this game to do bad. I want it to succeed, and it being at Evo will definitely do that because you're putting it in the front of the eyes of thousands of people. And the fact that people still don't know anything about this game is still worrisome to me. But this year is actually a really big deal because people get to see the game in action. They can take away any hard feelings that they might have had towards it. Like a lot of people think this game plays like Smash or the Naruto Storm games, which it doesn't play as either. And it really puts it into the forefront for those people, so it can possibly increase sales and just most importantly raise awareness for the game. And that's kind of what I want to see for it. 'Cause I want this game to be supported for forever. I want this to be a new thing in Pokemon history, to where over time this becomes the new default for Pokemon battles instead of turn-based RPGs, which I feel are outdated considering how much powerful hardware is now versus what it was back then. But that's all I have for this video. I just wanted to show up the EVO 2016 lineup for what games are going to be played. I'm most excited for Pokken Tournament, but Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat are always fun, and I'm really looking forward to Tekken 7 personally myself. So I'm glad to see those games there. So if you have any questions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments below. Be sure to like the video. And as always, I want to thank you guys for taking time to watch my videos, and I hope to see you all in the next one.